Hello, this is the Negro Exciting News Fun Show. I'm your host, DJ Motherfucking S. So we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about, there's some new Michael Jackson allegations. Probably it's the old allegations rehashed, yeah? So it's like, did Michael Jackson do it? Did Michael Jackson not do it? Yeah, that's the big question. And I've got my opinion, but I'm not gonna say. Yeah. But I was listening to a video today, and I've heard this before. But apparently, Michael Jackson paid over $200 million um, in monies over the years to keep himself out of court. Yeah. And then you must ask yourself a question. You never really saw Michael Jackson with a woman, did you? I mean, when his allegations were strong, he married um, Elvis Presley's daughter. Yeah. But you could tell the marriage was fake. And of course he didn't have children, yeah. So it's a very sad situation. But from what I hear, you know what I mean? When you join this music industry, you've got to sacrifice certain things. And especially when you're a kid, you know, these kids get molested in this music industry. I mean, you got this guy now talking about what he experienced in Hollywood. Yeah. As a kid, and he was molested, and they were all molested. And the secret in Hollywood, he said the biggest secret in Hollywood is pedophilia. Yeah. And, all roads lead to Hollywood. Yeah. No matter what state you live in America, or any part of the world, once you become a big musician, a big signed artist, then they all live in Hollywood, don't they? You're going to end up in Hollywood if you're a big major artist. Yeah. So like I heard I got to be very careful what I say. And at the end of the day, yeah, what you say doesn't just affect Michael. Michael's gone now. Michael's dead, but his family still have to live on. Yeah. And I saw a video, and it was Marlon, Tito, and Jermaine, who said he's the oldest. Yeah. And Jermaine's son, I think it was Jermaine's son, one of the boys who was in that group 3T. These guys didn't even blink. They said Michael didn't do it. They all wanted money. Yeah. I mean, it's possible. It's possible that he was like a non-sexual person. Yeah. Maybe he wasn't interested in sex. So maybe he could sleep in bed with some young boys and not do anything sexually. It's possible. Yeah. But you got to really, you got to weigh things up. Is it really worth it? Yeah. I mean, Michael didn't have a childhood. Yeah, he was always on the road from age 5. He wasn't allowed to be a kid. So he wanted to do what kids do. Yeah. Party, have fun, sleepovers with his friends. Yeah. But you gotta, you really have to keep yourself out of harm's way. Do you know what I mean? But Michael couldn't do it. Huh? And then he had lawsuits and everything, and they fucked up his life. Yeah. But it's a strange situation because no matter what, somebody's accused of, you still like the person, if they're artists because you like their music. Yeah. You grew up with Michael Jackson. He was the biggest thing. Michael Jackson. Yeah. Thriller, Bad, Dangerous, all these albums, and even this album History. Yeah. Oh, they said History was a flop. It didn't sell. Michael was upset. He said it wasn't promoted properly by Sony, which is what they do. George Michael had the same problem. When you're in a problem with them, they won't promote your work properly. But regardless to what they say about whether it was a flop or not because it didn't sell well, the tracks are still amazing. Stranger in Moscow, tracks like that, classic Michael Jackson songs, brilliant videos, yeah. And I would say my probably my favorite music video of all time would have to be Smooth Criminal. And it's good. It's good when you're in the club these days, yeah, and they still play Michael Jackson records, and there's a buzz. No one's forgotten him. And at the end of the day, he never served a day in prison for any of these accusations. And of course, it all comes down to money, doesn't it? Yeah. It all comes down to money. Michael Jackson left an estate. Michael Jackson owned half of Sony Records. Half of Sony Records, yeah? And he done a very good thing where Little Richard was cheated out of his royalties. When he bought back the back catalogue, he just gave Little Richard back his royalties, his publishing, and who would do that? You'd have to be a very good person to do something like that. Yeah? And like I said, all roads lead back to the money. Yeah? And Michael Jackson's estate. And you got these lawyers, these vampires. Yeah? They're literal vampires feeding on everyone's blood. And no matter how much money you got, they always end up taking it all. Yeah? If you got 500,000, they'll have a case and you'll be like, how much does it cost? How much have you got? Oh, 500,000. Yeah, that's what it costs. And they'll take that 500,000 and fight the case. Yeah? Whether they win it or not, it will cost you £500,000. Yeah? Or dollars. You got a case, you got £2 million, $2 million. How much you got? I've only got 200 million. I've only got 2 million. How much will the case cost? 2 million. 2 million. End of the case, they've got all your money. Yeah. Now you've got 50 million. Yeah. They got you in a case now. How much will it cost? How much you got? Oh, $50 million. Okay. End of the case, they've got your $50 million. They're literal vampires on this planet, preying on people. Just preying on people. Any lawyer could just, have some kind of association or friendship with these guys and just bring the case back, revamp the case. Yeah? Because they can both get money. Both sides can get money. Yeah? It's all about getting your money. And certain people, they don't like to see other people with money. That's how it is in this world. They think all the money belongs to them. When they see you with money, they don't like it. And they're going to get your money. Yeah? They might use a honey trap. Yeah? Oh, pretend you like this guy, sleep with him. Yeah? Then you accuse him of rape or whatever. And then we'll put him in a case and we'll get money. They're literal vampires on this planet. And these lawyers are vampires. And even the 3T guy, that's what he said, it's all about the money. It's always about the money. I don't know what Michael Jackson's estate is worth now, but it must be a fortune. And people want your money. And what the 3T dude said was that Michael took care of these people when they were alive. So now he's dead. They can't survive without his money. So they have to find a way to still get his money and survive. Yeah? And when he said that, it just made perfect sense. When he was alive, you were living off of him. Now he's dead. How are you gonna survive? Your mind has always been about getting his money. So you find another way to get his money. Yeah. That's what they say. That money can be the root of all evil. Yeah. Follow the money. And you can see that in life. You know, it's all about the money. Trust me. So, like I said, I've got my opinion. Yeah. But like I said, he could be an asexual person. Yeah. Because, like, me or you, we might say, well, we couldn't sleep in bed with somebody without trying to have sex with them. But Michael Jackson could be different. Do you know what I mean? Just because you cannot sleep in bed with somebody without trying to sex them, yeah, it don't mean that Michael Jackson can't. Yeah. Anyway, crazy. DJ S and I'm out.